Hello guys, I'm back after a very long time. So, over the past few months, Grow a Garden has become the most popular game in the world. Usually, if a game has that many players, you'd expect it to be a very big game, a very good game, a game that probably took a lot of time to develop, and you'd expect this game to be pretty good, right? So, I decided to give it about a week. My original plan was to play Grow a Garden for 7 days, but I actually couldn't do that because this game was so boring, and I have no idea how this game had 16 million players on it at once. But basically, this is me playing Girl Garden like 5 or 6 days and torturing myself by doing that. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Now, at first I joined and a friend of mine gave me a very expensive fruit, so I just decided to make an alt account because I decided it would be unfair to play this game when I already have such a big boost. And my new alt account that I'll be playing on is Fartsmella 2025. So with the birth of this new Roblox account, I decided to hop into my first game. So I really had no idea what I was doing here. I just went to a seed shop, bought some carrot seeds, and just did that for a good while. I just kept selling and buying carrot seeds because I didn't really know what the game was, and honestly I didn't have that high hopes. I thought it would get better later on, but it didn't. So then I bought my first strawberry seed, and then I bought my blueberry seed, and I just kept planting and selling and planting. This guy starts having a seizure here. I don't know what he was doing. I asked him if he's okay. He never responded. And now I feel like the players of this game are actually robots because look at the chat. I also thought my watermelon was done, and I had no idea what was going on with it, and I decided to destroy it with my shovel. I don't know why I tried doing that, but I did. But at least I had 2 pumpkins left over, so that was fine. Could have been worse. And then I decided to hop off for the day because I was getting pretty bored already. Now the next day I hopped on this game. This was my garden. It looked pretty ugly. I just had a bunch of plants, and collecting took ages. I did get this cool little paradise petal, and I actually managed to play this for an hour and a half. I'm very surprised I lasted for this long inside of this game. Honestly, doing the daily quest is the only fun thing of this game. And for a while, the paradise petals were actually pretty much like the way I made most of my money, but I did get some bamboo here. I did expand my garden. Also, I want to point out that much money in one sale is insane. That was the best I got, I'm pretty sure, in this entire challenge. I also got a pet and I got a pumpkin. I didn't expect much from the pet because it was just common, but I did decide to trade it in for a dinosaur because, logically you'd think it's probably better than a bunny. I also got 3 cactus seeds, which I planted. Now the next day that I hopped on this game, a lot of stuff grew. The coconut tree that I got grew and the cacti grew. So now I had better ways to make money. And I also managed to get 5 million in cash. Now for a while, I just wanted to get the grapes. That was my end goal of this challenge of me playing this game and torturing myself for like a week. But I actually never got it, and I crashed out in like the 5th or 6th day, and then I just stopped playing this game for that reason. I did get my first apple tree, but I was still waiting for a good seed to go in stock, which literally never happened. I also bought another egg, and I also got another dinosaur egg, which I now had to wait for about 4 hours, so that wasn't the most fun thing. And I also did get this dino crate, which was very nice. And my farm was also starting to get pretty trash here, so I decided to clear it up. This was me trying out a macro, which literally didn't work because I couldn't loop it. Here I had to complete my daily quests for the seed pack, just gotta continue that grind. And here I came back to my garden, and also notice how I had 6 million cash here. It was because I couldn't spend it on anything. And here a burning bud goes in stock twice before I get a single grape. Here I completed all my quests, which I was very happy about, because now I could get a new seed pack. Here I got a dragon fruit in my seed pack. I just planted over here. I also planted a new coconut tree, and then I went to go check in the stock like a million other times before. Here I just logged in, did a nice harvest, made some money. I also put back my little pets because they were helping me get mutations. I just did more collecting. I also spent 5.5 million on crafting a stupid seed pack. So on day 6, I started off by collecting. I also got another ancient seed pack, which I got a pretty good plant from it. and I decided to plant it right here. I also collected my reward for doing my daily quests. I also put down some eggs, collected my garden again. On the last day of playing this game, this was my garden. I had grown a lot of plants, and honestly it looked pretty good. And also it generated quite a good amount of money. I also got this little crab here, and I also got another dinosaur. And honestly, after that, I just got bored. The entirety of me playing this game was just so boring. I did not enjoy myself playing this game. I don't think this game is a game that's supposed to have that many players. For a Roblox game like this, that you basically don't do anything, you just plant some plants, is crazy. This is why people are saying Roblox is dying. Anyways, I'm gonna be back in whenever I upload another video. Goodbye, everybody.